What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, girls. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I do a lot of Giants content, Giants live streams, all that good stuff. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You ain't got nothing to lose. Why not give it a try? So, yesterday, obviously, we do the post-game video, and I'm pretty mad. And I do that pretty much every post-game video. And I like to come back after I've kind of relaxed a little bit, talk over some things that, I think about after the fact. And I'm going to start with Joe Judge. Joe Judge, like I said, I mean, you guys know, I've had it with Joe Judge. Joe Judge, he's such a hypocrite. Like, his words are as tough as concrete, and then his actions are as soft as cream of wheat. I mean, that's this guy. I said this in the live stream last night, if you happen to miss it. Joe Judge, if he was a prize fighter, right from the opening snap of the game, trying to win on points. Like, there's no aggression factor from Joe Judge. Everything is conservative. Everything is a lame duck product. Like, Joe Judge is the fighter that just goes into the corner and does this all the time. And then does this a couple times. Just tries to slap at you. That's what the Giants are. Like, in order to knock somebody out, you have to be willing to get knocked out yourself. The Giants are 4-8. They're a trash product. We got nothing to lose. Obviously, whatever Joe Judge is doing is not working. He's 10-18. So probably try something different. It makes all the sense in the world. This guy's inability to manage a clock, manage timeouts is utterly ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this in the postgame because I was a little loopy from a bag being over my head for 11 minutes. And maybe that explains a lot about me. Maybe I had bags on my head when I was a kid. Who knows? But a microcosm of the Giants is 2nd and 23 from their own 7. He burns a timeout so he doesn't get a delay a game when pretty much the drive is over at that point. With Mike Glennon a quarterback, we're not trying to get a first down in 2nd and 23. So with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, down 10-6, he burns a timeout. Then we run a play. We lose 3 more yards. And then on third down, we have a delay a game in this same exact series. How do you explain that? How do you explain the fact that we constantly have these problems with getting the plays in on time? If you had a 50 or 60 yard play down the field, then the clock runs down because the entire team has to run 60 yards and get set up. I understand that. When you're not moving anywhere, going backwards a couple of yards, why would you have to call a timeout? How do you not get the play clock in there? Why is it taking so long to break the huddle? Everything the guy does sucks. And for him to come out in the press conference and say he was pleased with the performance, I really do believe he wears his headphones over his eyes. I really do. What could you have possibly been pleased with? And this is the problem with Joke Judge, okay? He's pleased with losing. I felt we gave a good effort. Effort's not good enough. A coach should never be satisfied with good effort when they consistently lose. Losing's never good enough. I don't care how good your effort is. And as a coach, the fact that he has accepted this, and every time he says, I thought we did some things well, I was pleased with this performance, you're either lying or you don't know anything about football. In either way, don't want you being the coach of the New York Giants at all. He's a joke, man. And the players don't care. And then just look at what Logan Ryan said. I mean, how bad of a look is it to say, I could play like 2, I can throw 2 yards to my left? Yeah, it's a really bad look when you're getting your ass kicked week in and week out. It's pretty stupid. We're not 8-4. We're not a good team. We're an embarrassment. We just got our asses beat, and you're sitting there talking crap about the other quarterback. I got news for you. Tua is better than any quarterback in this organization. Tua is better than anything we have by a mile. So if you're going to make fun of a quarterback, why don't you start pointing? Don't people that live in people that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, sir. So, clean your own house before you worry about cleaning somebody else's. Don't be talking crap about Tua when Tua just tore you up. It's pretty stupid. But Joe Judge allows this type of thing to go on here. And that is a problem with the New York Giants. The other problem with the New York Giants is we're just clueless. Look at the other teams in the NFC East. Right? Dallas has been the class of this division for a while. I know they had a bad year last year because Dak got hurt and missed pretty much the entire season last year. That's going to knock anybody down a peg when they lose their starting quarterback, which you just look what they've been able to build there. They got a good offensive line. They got a good quarterback. They got a good running back. They got 2 really good receivers. And then they draft probably the best defensive player in the draft in Micah Parsons. And they were able to trade down and get an extra draft pick and draft Micah Parsons. So they're able to figure it out. And they're a pretty good team, right? You got the Philadelphia Eagles, who have overachieved. There's a lot of pundits. I'm not talking about me in particular. I picked the Eagles to win 6 games all year, but there's a lot of people that didn't think the Eagles would win 6 games all year. And they go out. Howie Roseman completely shifts the cap, gets rid of his superstar quarterback, makes moves, makes trades, gets 3 first-round picks, and completely turned the Eagles over in one season. And this was supposed to be a throwaway season, and they have a good chance to make the playoffs. Jalen Hurts didn't work out. I don't believe he was injured. I think they wanted to see what Minshew had to do, and they should have. And Minshew was great. And you know what they gave up for Gardner Minshew? A guy that was drafted in the same class as Daniel Jones, I believe in the 6th round, or not, I don't know if he was the 6th round, 4th round, 5th round. But the Eagles only gave up a 6th round pick for Gardner Minshew. The Giants could have done that. The Giants could have made that move and brought in Gardner Minshew to push Daniel Jones and have a serviceable backup. The Giants could have made that trade. Nope. We're going to bring in Mike Glennon, and then we're going to go out and we're going to get Jake Fromm. I mean, this is what the problem is with this organization. They're completely clueless. The Philadelphia Eagles turn it over in one season. They won 4 games last year. This is supposed to be a throwaway year. They've completely shifted their cap space. They may have their quarterback in the future, which they would have given up a 6th-round pick for. And if not, they have 3 other first-round picks next year. They can build their team. And they cleared cap space. One season that happened. Then you got the Washington team, okay? Do they win? Yeah. Do they win ugly? Yeah. There's not much of a difference between Washington and the Giants, in my opinion. The biggest difference, there's 2 differences. Number 1 is the coach. Ron Rivera is a good coach. Therefore, wins games like he did against Las Vegas yesterday, 17-15. Washington finds ways to win ball games because the coach knows what the hell he's doing, because the coach has a brain in between his ears, and that brain's not made of mush doo-doo like over here with Joe Judge. Ron Rivera's not afraid to gamble. Ron Rivera's not afraid to be aggressive. Ron Rivera's not afraid to get knocked out in order to deliver a knockout punch. Also, Washington totally misses on Dwayne Haskins. Totally missed. Somehow find talent in Tyler Heinicke. And while Heinicke may not be the best quarterback in the league, Tyler Heinicke can play. Tyler Heinicke can put a team on his back. Tyler Heinicke can throw for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. Our quarterback don't do that. Whether it has to do with the offensive line, Daniel Jones, play, whatever excuse, whatever you want to say, the reason why Daniel Jones doesn't do that, regardless, he doesn't do it. Heinicke does. Washington's in the playoff picture. Philadelphia is in the playoff picture. Dallas is in the playoff picture. And where are we? Down at the bottom of the barrel where we have been for the last 9 out of 10 years. All because our front office is completely clueless when it comes to coaching, when it comes to talent, when it comes to holding on to that talent, when it comes to hiring a GM. They have no clue. This organization is so damn inept. I've watched so many teams turn it over in a couple of seasons. Look at the Cardinals. The Cardinals traded 3 picks to get Josh Rosen. They traded their 15th overall pick, their 3rd round pick, and their 7th round pick in 2018 to get Josh Rosen. They moved up 5 spots. They gave all that up to move up 5 spots to draft Josh Rosen. They were bad. They were so bad they picked first, and they said, you know what? Blowing it all up. 1 year, changing the coach, drafting a quarterback with the first pick in the draft and Kyler Murray, making trades to get DeAndre Hopkins for a 2nd round pick, making moves. They're 10-2. They're the best team in the league. 2 years. 2 years that happened. And what have we done in 2 years? Went backwards. So as a Giants fan, it's amazing how clueless this organization is. It's frustrating as a fan. It's frustrating that our coach is completely clueless. I was satisfied with the performance. Satisfied with losing 20-9. He was satisfied with that. That's a problem. That's a problem. When your head coach is telling you he's satisfied with a loss, that's a big issue. When your coach allows players to talk crap about the other team's quarterback after you just lost, that's a problem. Why would you even say that? I don't care if if we were 9-1 going into that game or 10-1 going into that game, after you lose, why would you say anything about the other team and how he throws 2 yards at a left? Their offense is a lot better than ours is. We couldn't even score a damn touchdown. We've scored 1 touchdown in the last 2 weeks. That's that Freddie Kitchens play call. That's pretty good, ain't it? That was Jason Garrett's fault that the offense can't move the ball. Joe Judge can continue to throw people out in front of the bus. He could throw Jason Garrett under the bus. You could throw Patrick Graham under the bus next. But again, the conservative offense, that's Joe Judge. The conservative defense, that's Joe Judge. You don't have Graham ain't blitzing anybody. Graham ain't taking any shots at the quarterback. We have no pass rush, but instead of trying to find ways to bring pressure to the quarterback, nope. Instead of taking shots deep down the field, nope. Instead of being aggressive and trying to convert a first down or at least get half of it back in 2nd and 23, nope. Never. Don't hit me. Don't hit me too hard. Don't hit. Don't hit. That's Joe Judge. Take a swing, sir. If you get hit and you get knocked out, oh well. Getting knocked out and losing on points, same damn result. You lost. And Joe Judge can't figure this out. 28 games into the NFL, the dude's still trying to figure out how to be a head coach. He doesn't know. Flush it. Whole thing. Gut it. Top to bottom. It's over. Season's over. I don't even know what to say about this organization anymore, except for they are a complete circus, clown show, garbage, disgrace, whatever word you want to use. That's the Giants. And just watching every GM and every team and every coach outsmart the Giants every year. And I just used our division as an example because those are our rivals, and they're way better than we are at this moment. Anyway, it's all I got in this video, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you made this far, you're a trooper. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you next time. It's Bad Diggy Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.